Welcome to Tuesday. It's the 5th day of July, 2022. Your Day Weather Podcast, brought to you by Cowboy State Daily. Cowboy State Daily is more original Wyoming news content than any other news organization in the state. Cowboy State Daily. Sign up for the daily newsletter and check them out on their Facebook page. Well, I hope everyone had a good 4th of July weekend, and we're going to start this week, this work week, just where we left the weekend with typical summertime conditions. Warm temperatures and, some afternoon and evening thunderstorms. Thunderstorm activity pretty common. Some areas had more thunderstorms than other over the weekend, and we're going to basically, at least here for the next 3 days, be in an active pattern of thunderstorms, warm temperatures, and we do have some severe weather possible over the next few days, and we'll show you where. Also, I do see some weekend heat. As high pressure drifts more westward, a hotter, drier pattern will develop for the weekend in some areas. First of all, let's take a look at where we are today. This is just a classic setup for early summer with high here in the southern plains, and the door is open to subtropical moisture. With the door open, daytime heating, the Rocky Mountain terrain, the high plains, high terrain is going to help generate some shower and thunderstorm activity. The subtropical moisture feed here on the satellite imagery shows kind of two areas of better moisture right here. And this is expanding northwestward today into this area here. We have a tongue of drier air across central and southwestern Wyoming back to the desert southwest. Then we have an area of higher humidity air across the northern Rockies. This subtropical moisture is going to surge further north over the next couple of days and kind of mix out this drier air. And you can see that here by afternoon. By afternoon, the heavier humidity is in these green and blue areas right here, while we have that slot of drier air coming in on the back side of the moisture. Now, this is where we have kind of a setup for the potential for severe weather. When you have a lot of this subtropical moisture and you have dry air nearby being brought into the system, that dry air actually is part of the main ingredients that can get severe weather going. It may seem counterintuitive, but when you have a lot of moisture and you bring in drier air, especially in certain regions of the atmosphere, that actually can make thunderstorms more intense. It can make them colder, make that risk of hail go up, and that's what we've got to watch out for today. With the dry air getting entrained into the warmer, moist, humid air coming up from the south, and also up here, we've got an environment along this axis right here where we're going to have some severe weather today. And there is going to be the risk of large hail and heavy rain with any thunderstorm over the next 3 days. But today in particular, and I think tomorrow and Thursday, we've got to watch out for severe weather. Northeastern Wyoming, southeastern Montana, look at Nebraska, South Dakota there, into those yellow and enhanced areas and the darker green areas where you need to keep an eye on things. Look at the hail risk. This is pretty high. So from Billings, as you get up to near Sheridan, as you get up to Gillette, Newcastle, Sundance, Hewlett, those areas into Rapid City, put the car in the garage today. This is one of those situations where any thunderstorm could be a big hail producer in those areas. If you look at the moisture tomorrow, it's pretty deep. So there's going to be heavy rain producing thunderstorms Wednesday, heavy rain producing thunderstorms on Thursday. Then you'll notice back there over Utah, there's another patch of drier air coming in. That's part of the high pressure that's drifting more west. But over the next few days, this shows, generally speaking, where the most active thunderstorms will be over the next 3 days. It doesn't mean exactly where the best rain will fall, but you can see where the tendency is for the heavier thunderstorms and showers to develop in those red, those blues, and those yellows and greens. That's where the thunderstorm activity will be most active. As we go into Thursday, we still see high here in the southern plains, but what it's going to do is shift westward. And as it does so, as it shifts westward, we're going to be looking at the heat building. This is by Saturday. What this will do is bring back some very warm temperatures into the Intermountain West and kind of shunt the subtropical moisture bit to the west. It doesn't mean an end to thunderstorms, but we're going to definitely see them thin out for a few days, probably between Friday and Sunday. There you can see on Saturday drier air into the central Rockies, while the moisture is more trapped down into Arizona and New Mexico. Then another area of moisture up here into Montana and the Dakotas. Have yourself a good Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow.